Welcome to this tutorial, which will give a brief overview of the Department for Education's Academy's Chart of Accounts, often referred to as the COA. The Academy's Chart of Accounts shares its gov.uk webpage with the Automation Project. The two areas are linked, as to automate their accounts return, trusts must adopt the Chart of Accounts natively within their own general ledger, or map their existing Chart of Accounts to the DfE's Chart of Accounts via their FMS software suppliers. The Chart of Accounts is also useful to trusts in helping them to map their expenditure to sections of the accounts return. The Academy's Chart of Accounts was introduced in May 2019 and will be updated annually each spring going forward. We aim to keep updates to a minimum, only adding new account codes due to one of the following reasons: a change in accounting standards, a change in reporting requirements for our financial returns, or a significant number of requests for additional codes with different classifications. The web page has some general guidance for the Chart of Accounts, which includes details of all changes since last year. The guidance will be updated to cover common queries that arise as trusts come to adopt the Chart of Accounts. Opening the Chart of Accounts document will bring you to the information sheet. This gives a description of each sheet within the workbook. The Change Control sheet lists details of all the updates from the previous version of the COA, which is only updated once a year in the spring. The COA Structure and Mappings tab may be the most useful sheet for trusts, as it lists each of the DfE account codes in column A, and then all the information that relates to that code in subsequent columns. For each account code, the sheet shows the linear hierarchy, the account code description, the codes description, which is a combination of levels 1 to 4, in G to J, it shows how each account code is mapped to the main tables of the accounts return. Similarly, columns K to M show how each account code is mapped to the land and buildings tables. N to P show how each account code is mapped to the benchmarking tables. Columns Q and R show how each account code is mapped to the counterparty table. And finally, S to U show how each account code is mapped to the budget forecast returns. Using this information, even if a trust has not adopted the DfE's Chart of Accounts, they can use this sheet to help them complete the accounts return. For example, by seeing how the SOFA section of the accounts return maps to the benchmarking section. Yellow highlighted cells denote updates from the previous year as per the change control sheet. Where a whole row is highlighted like this, it shows where a new account code has been added. This sheet also includes non-trial balance rows. These are for context to show additional fields in the accounts return which are extra to the Trust's general ledger. The Ledger Code List sheet provides a list of all the COA codes with a combined description. In the remaining tabs of the workbook, you will find a separate sheet for each Level 1 description, showing account codes in the correct hierarchy. Trusts wanting to adopt the Academy's Chart of Accounts should firstly contact their financial management software provider for advice. For queries about the Chart of Accounts, please contact us via the link at the bottom of the web page titled Academy's Chart of Accounts and Automating the Accounts Return. To see how the Chart of Accounts code structure can be adapted for your own needs, you may also wish to view the tutorial on how to set up local account codes. This concludes this Introduction to the Chart of Accounts tutorial. Thank you for watching.